Again, not a bad starting position. It feels like I'm almost in the same starting position as I was for the previous random all. We all know how that went. Positive mental attitude in this one. It's gonna go great. I'll wait till they've all sorted themselves out of the back because it's a big grid, this one. This video is brought to you by all the ways to stay updated on what's happening with me. Visit bruffy.com/stay updated to find links to my social media, subreddit, Discord server, and info on where to read monthly update posts. So another longer track that we haven't done since the early days of random alls. Last episode we did a track that we haven't done since episode 4. This time, this track we haven't done since episode 6. So we're talking many years ago. And we're starting in the Coquette because we did a Coquette multi-class race back in the day on this track. I think I raced the regular Coquette in that race. It was a fun one if I remember right. But yeah, continuing the trend of longer tracks with the higher player count that we're going to be doing for the next few at least as well. And that gives us a chance to go back to some of these old school tracks that we haven't done for a long time. Holy moly! Wow! Okay, well that's an easy way to get into second. That was one hell of a demon drag. Well, good first lap. Positive mental attitude, see? It's going to go great, this one. And it already has. I'm alright with it, June. It's a great vehicle. It's majestic, in fact. With the Ron livery. Let this be the slowest vehicle I have in the race. That's my positive mental attitude talking. And this is a random race that will come out in June as well, so it's perfectly timed. It might be happening on the last day of May, but let's not worry about the details. I really wish Rockstar had taken liveries from the community for vehicles. Some of the stuff you can get on some of the FiveM servers livery-wise are so good. It would be nice if you could have them in vanilla GTA. I'd love to have my Omnus with the Ron livery. This, for example, as well. Okay, had a June, only dropped 4 places. Maybe 5 by the line. Okay, it's hard to be keeping this positive mental attitude, but we're still going to keep at it. Yes, I see that the entire chat is suddenly saying PeeJay after the cock. In June. Is that a sign? Something good might happen in June. Hasn't really specified a year, mind. Could be June 2045, but, you know. Will there be a happy ending? I mean, I've got a positive mental attitude for it. But I am bleeding positions at this point. It was a very good start. That was a terrible, terrible, terrible attempt at an overtake. I don't think that was an adequate weight, but I'm not going to put in the effort to call him out. Okay, see? Positive mental attitude. Here we go. Get an open wheel car with a lot of grip and no top speed on a track that's got 2 very long straights. Perfect. Instant karma for that terrible overtake attempt. Bloody hell. That's a dozer. See, it could always be worse. This drift car's about... I just got my bad cars at the start. It's going to be smooth sailing from here on out. The leader is crossing the line. He's on the left, so I'm basically the 2 long straights behind the leader. It's fine. It's a long track. If you get a good car, that does compound on a longer track. Just like getting a bad car mix is relatively worse. Alright with this. Speedo Express up front. Maybe I can get back into the top 5 on this lap. I see it. Beautiful. Go back into the top 5. Just doing that dozer. You're in the dozer for a while on a long lap. I have been enjoying switching it up and doing these longer lap races. Less cars, but it's fun. Mixing it up, and definitely a lot more. Well, it's a lot less chaotic when you've got 48 players on a longer lap than when you've got, we've done random alls on tracks that have got like 45-second laps. We're doubling that. It's much more capable for bigger player count races. I don't think the Rhapsody is going to be all catching up to the club. Back down to 6th I go. I'm just still riding the high from my great start, being in 2nd after that first lap. That's set me up nicely to have some clean laps. That's going to pay dividends when people in front get bad cars and I get good cars later on. Positive mental attitude. Oh, it's a close fight for the lead. 1/10 of a second in it between the top 2. Okay, there's 7th. Vestra RE. Got a Bullet GT behind. Am I going to be able to keep that behind? Doesn't feel like it. I was hoping for a bit more from the Silvestre. Feels like this is just bubbling away under the surface. Things are going to kick off at some point. And it's either going to happen to people in front of me or it's going to happen to me, but it's like not much is changing in this top, say, 10 people. A few position changes here and there, but most of the top 10 are just getting consistently reasonable cars. It's just... things are just waiting to kick off. That's what it feels like. I am losing time to the overall leaders though. They are getting better cars than me. Oh, come on! Should have waited for me there, really. Yeah, I had this in the last race. Positive mental attitude. Oh my god, the leader's half a lap ahead now. I'm trying to keep this positive attitude. Random gods are doing what they normally do and trying to take it away from me. Ooh. That was so close to catastrophe. A little bit of justice, yeah. A little bit of karma. I'm just getting like okay cars. Nothing setting the world alight. But also nothing terrible.
What a scumbag!
Just allowing me to maintain this top 10 without much fuss, but never really gain. It feels like the same is happening to people in front as well, the same sort of... like it's just... things are staying pretty static. Back in the 7th. Again, you get that feeling that it's like it's just waiting to kick off. It might never, and it might just end up being like the most inconsequential random all of all time. The gap to the lead's closed up again. The leader must have had something bad. That's actually changed hands. Interesting. Chasing down the dynasty. It's close. Yeah. I'm nowhere near 5th, but I'm closing in on 6th. Then there's a big gaggle of cars behind. You absolute. Well, I told you it was going to kick off. Now I've got to go into the mode of turning left to turn right. and turning right to turn. I'm sorry. Okay. Turn right, turn right, turn right. Turn right, turn right, turn right. Okay. Turn left, turn left, turn left. Left, left, left. No, it spins out so easily. This is the moment where it's kicked off. This is where it's... I'm struggling to maintain the positive mental attitude. Oh my god!
He's a scumbag! He's an absolute scumbag!
For those who've never seen this car before, by the way, it's got its steering flipped, so you've got to turn right to be able to turn left and vice versa. But they've done that by swapping... Is it swapping the rear axle and the front axle in the code? And that makes it very spinny aroundy. And that's also why it spawns upside down, I think. It's something like that anyway. It's something hacky in order to make it work. Well, I did that lap slower than a camper. Yep, 9th to 22nd. And now we're in the outlaw. I'm gonna need a miracle at this point to not continue the losing streak. My positive mental attitude's shot. It's dead. It's as dead as my chances to win this random all. Actually, yeah, that's true. I've never finished 22nd. maybe there's something. Although I'm not there anymore. I'm still not a lap down. Although I'm a lot closer than I was. Okay, it could be worse. It could definitely be worse. At least I haven't had one of the unholy trinity in this race, unlike last week. That's the pizza boy. There's 20th, back in the top 20. Packer race car, that'll do. Chasing down the drag king.
Oh, hey, Daddy. What are we doing tonight? I'm listening, Daddy.
God damn it. Okay, here we go. It's quick this when you can actually utilize it. It's just a little, well, as you would expect, big. There's 19th. I think the person who was in the Drag King disconnected, so it was a free position. Chasing down the camper, there's 18th. It's a late race charge. After that rough Doc Hermes lap. I'm gaining the places all over the place. There's 16th momentarily. Oh, come on! Okay, it could be worse. I could be Jan2295 in the last 2 random alls. He has not had good luck today. Okay, still 16th. They're easy come, easy go. Yeah, at least it's a Tornado Custom. I mean, it is quicker than the regular Tornado, but not by that much. Still a slow car. Still not a lap down, though. Although getting all the laps in on a longer track like this is a bit easier. All those positions I gained on the last lap, I'm losing them all again. Come on, something good. Well, it's alright. That's been how it's been today. I've had all right stuff. Nothing setting the world alight. Nothing absolutely terrible. Apart from the Doc Hermes, but... still not as bad as it could have been. And I guess my mid-pack position bears that out. Oh, about to be a lap down. No! I want to get all my laps in! Damn it! I was ahead of this guy earlier in the race. Now he's in the lead. That could have been me. With a bit better luck. It's not how random all works though, if your name's Ruffy1322. Jump or no balls? Where's the jump? There's a jump? I haven't even seen a jump. FR36. Leaders in an Akuma. I'm not catching that. I'm going to end up a lap down. My positive mental attitude is completely gone, by the way. It's over. Never to return. What's my losing streak now for random alls? Are we over 70 yet? I've lost count. Like, I haven't even paid attention to what the streak is. Wait, it was episode 132, wasn't it? The photo finish was the last one. This is what? What are we on? 210? 11? 9? Are we going to get to 100 losses?
Oh, what a scumbag!
Can we get to 100 losses before GTA 6? But to GT, well, at least it's fixed on Project Homecoming. Karuma, this is going to be the last lap. This is all I get. I'm not going to see what my final car would have been on the final lap. Was it 137? Episode 137, not 132. 72 losses. Holy. That's substantial. No wonder I never come into these races with a positive mental attitude normally. Excellent. I only took such a wide line to try and avoid... Oh, free position. Late race field master. I've overtaken second and third places. Just ignore the fact that I'm a lap down. Another free position because he rolled the habanero roll. 16th. Am I going to hold on to it? He's coming quick. He's coming very fast. I got it. 16th out of 48. Exactly the top third. It's the best I could do. To be honest, most of it was just the good start that I had. I was in second place on the first lap. I just got to ride the good wave of that. I guess I love tractors. Yeah, Jan's had 2 tractors in 2 random alls back to back. 2 different tractors, but still. This is your 9th race, finishing 16th. The last time was random all 180. Bonk. That must be one of the highest, I think, like the highest, the most frequent finishing positions. 9 times. That's quite a lot. And I only kept it by a quarter of a second. Well, that's another one to add to the losses. 72 and counting, or whatever it is. Third is still top at 17 times. 5th, 15 times. First is just not going to happen. It's forever going to be on 10 wins. Crazy. It's been a crazy... I've had crazy random all loss streaks on 2 separate occasions in the 209 episodes that we've done so far. That's how like front loaded all my wins were, and then 2 in quick succession and then nothing since. Oh wow, yeah, 3rd and 4th finished with the exact same time, plus 27.455 for both of them. That's crazy. To the 1000th. Wow. The closer we get, like the further into this that we get, this losing streak, the closer we get to the idea that I'm probably gonna have to do a stream of like random races back to back until we get a win before GTA 6. Because this has not been looking good. Even when it's been looking good in most of the races this year, it just hasn't happened. If it wasn't gonna happen in any of those races, I don't think it's gonna. Still top third, 16th out of 48 players. It could always be worse.